Hello everybody and welcome to my second Let's Play. Today our Let's Play is brought to you by Konami. And if you can't guess by now, well, hopefully the intro video will give some hints on what the game is. That is right, we are going to be playing the Mystical Ninja starring Goemon on the Nintendo 64. I'm jumping to the 32-bit era after my Jurassic Park Let's Play. This game is somewhat rare and also is widely panned. Got mixed reviews. Mostly critics panned it for some strange reasons. A lot of people said the graphics were subpar for the N64. Personally, the graphics really aren't that bad on the N64. But they also I don't know most of the reviews. All I know is that this game is brilliant. It's got the famous fighting robot Impact, which is the first game he made his appearance in the States. Impact's very first game was actually Goemon 2 on the SNES, or the Super Famicom. But I mean, this game is filled with humor, amazing level designs, especially towards the end of the game, and just lovable characters. So, as the song suggests, we are now going to start the game. There is only one complaint I have about Mystical Ninja. It's the fact that you need a controller pack, or memory card, to save your game. The game does not have a cartridge save on it. So if you don't have a memory card, you're out of luck until you buy one. And our game begins on the peaceful streets of Oedo Town. And here's our two of our lovable characters, Goemon and Ebisumaru. Me! Oh, what the hell, I'll try voice acting. If that doesn't go well, then I'll stop and prevent anyone else from tormenting you. Ah, and here's our villains. With their giant Peach Mountain warship. What was that big thing just now? Goemon! Isn't that the direction of Oedo Castle? I've arrived at my destination.
Let's first attack this castle.
And I'll actually let the real voice acting take over for me. Yes. For those who don't know, that is the instant stage beam. It turns anything it hits into a beautiful stage. I'm not kidding. It turns a Japanese feudal castle into some, well, European castle. And
If we just proceed with our cunning plans.
yes. So the desire of the Peach Mountain Shoguns, as you find out later in the game, is to basically fly around Japan, turning anything they see into a beautiful stage. Alright. So, this is a 3D adventure game, much like the Legend of Zelda series. Every character, yeah, you can basically switch between your 4 characters, well, only 2 for now, by pressing down on... press C down. Ebisumaru has a trusty hammer, and that's it for now. Goemon, on the other hand, has his always faithful pipe, and he can throw Ryu at people. The only downside of that is actually waste your money count, just like in the original SNES game. So as it said in the cutscene, what? A UFO? Do you mean I'm 85 years old, do you know? Yes. So according to the cutscene, we need to go to Oedo Castle. And the way I've decided to basically split up this Let's Play is I've determined parts that I'm going to get to, and I'm just going to do a straight run through to get to those parts, which means I'm going to be doing one massive video recording and one massive audio recording, and then splitting it up into the parts I need until that first part's finished. So if my voice cuts out anywhere in the video, I apologize, but until I can think of something else better, since I'm not using an emulator, well, we'll just see for that. Every single town has an inn, which here you can talk to the creepy clerk, where you can spend the nights, and depending on which room you stay in, you can either get all certain amounts of your health back if you lose a lot of health. You can save in the adventure diary, which is the same thing as saving to a game pack, or you can do nothing and just walk out of there as fast as you can. Now the 3 circles indicates a general store, and in these stores you can buy helmets and armor. The sombrero basically resists 3 shots from an enemy. The straw raincoat is about 3 hits from the enemy, and then you have the silver armor, which is, I want to say, 5 hits from the enemy? Crap. Whatever. Yeah, 5 hits from a normal enemy. You really don't need any armor at this point in the game, but on later parts, armor is very nice. You also have a food shop, which you can go in and get different types of food if you want to restore your health without having to waste money at the inn. And do be careful, both the inn... I'll double check that real quick. Yeah, both the inn and the food shops have the exact same tapestry as their main cover. You also have a coffee shop, which in here will basically introduce one of our other main, well, not really sub-characters, Omitsu. She is technically the girlfriend of Goemon, and she really doesn't play that much of a role in the story until towards the end of the game. Anyway, the coffee shops are littered all over Japan, and basically whenever you visit a coffee shop, you can go in there and get, you know, a food or drink to help restore your health in case you're nowhere near a close town. Alright. So when you go towards Oedo Castle, which is over in this direction, if you press C right, you'll pick up a little map, and avoid the weird guy in the purple. If he bumps into you, he will steal your money. Alright. It's just there, but the bridge that leads to Oedo Castle has been destroyed. To be continued. Yes. As the chick says, the bridge to Oedo Castle is destroyed. And the only way to get through is using the chain pipe.